Remember, when the left talks about democracy like Trump is the end of democracy and all that, they're always lying. I'm John Mike Keene. I'm here to make the case for why voting for Trump is actually the last sign of people freely voting. And Kamala Harris is the actual death of democracy. This Democrat of 20 years is going to explain it.
I got blocked today by a left-wing Harvard-educated friend of mine over a political debate. Let me tell you about what happened.
Of course, your friend from Harvard blocks you over a political debate because this is what Democrats do. They cannot maintain a conversation. They cannot debate. They can only take away your microphone or put their fingers in their ears. That's how they win every argument. It's very easy to win an argument when you just shut the world out, and that's what they do with their power structures. It's what they do with all their social media. They cannot engage. They can only cancel channels. That's why I'm John Mike Keene, sitting here in hiding in plain sight. And thank you all for subscribing.
So he claimed that Kamala Harris was the only viable candidate because democracy is at stake in this election.
And we've all heard our dumb liberal friends say this. I feel bad. My relatives say it. My friends say it who are liberals. They're so dumb. They repeat this stuff about democracy dies in darkness, implying that somehow Trump is doing something secretive to kill democracy. And it's not true. It didn't happen that way.
But let's forget about the actual candidates themselves and look at the parties, because the Democratic Party has clearly shown that the presidency is basically a figurehead. Like, we know Joe Biden is not running anything. So what does the Democratic Party think about democracy? And this is coming from someone who had been a Democrat for 20 years before being disenfranchised.
What we do know is whatever died in darkness. I mean, where's Joe Biden? I mean, talk about kept in darkness. Talk about kept out of the public eye. We have no idea who's running this country. Whoever is running it, it's not Joe Biden, and that is kept in darkness. Democracy dies in darkness.
You wanted Bernie Sanders in 2016. You got pushed with Hillary Clinton. You wanted basically anyone else in 2020, and you got Joe Biden. And now the Democratic Party isn't even giving you a semblance that, like, an even illusion that you have any sort of vote for who's going to be the candidate.
This is a great contrast between the two parties. The Democrats do not give their voters who they want. Ironically, they're called Democrats. They do not give their voters who they vote for. They voted for Biden. The Republican Party doesn't give the party what they want because the party didn't want Donald Trump. The Republican Party did not want Donald Trump. The voters, the people, the Republican voters did want Donald Trump. We're the exact opposite of what the Democrats do. The Republicans are actually more democratic even than the Democrats.
Harris doesn't win a single primary. She does not have to face a single difficult interview where she is like pressed hard on any of her philosophies. The Democratic Party has literally turned into the trust me bro party. That's basically what they are. We know what's good for you. Trust me, bro.
It's a nice way of saying trust me, bro, but I'm actually the police. I'm the state police. Trust me, bro. It's not some hippie saying it. It's a hippie in stormtrooper gear, police gear with a baton knocking on your door at 2 a.m. Trust me, bro.
Here's what's so sad. People look at January 6th and think, wow, this was an assault on democracy. But for the left wing, democracy didn't die in fists or weapons or any sort of violence. Democracy died without a single whimper.
It voluntarily died. They didn't even put up a fight.
You gave away your right to vote simply because they said, you can't trust the other guy. You can only trust us. Trust us, bro.
Now comes the true trust. Do you trust Kamala Harris and the Democrats? Let me know in the comments below. Or do you trust Donald Trump and the Republicans? Even forget the Republican Party. Just Donald Trump as a candidate. I'm John Mike Keene. Thanks for watching.